humanity. Putting truth in these lines while they busy feeding lies. When you got that tunnel vision, gotta open up your eyes. Wake up and go to sleep. Man, I'm praying all times. And to my guys, ain't no other side. This for my brothers, I'ma pray we all shine. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Yeah, you already know.
Depending on the lessons, some people eat, some people learn. But the game is gonna send you a big. Lock the door.
Professor Melly Mail, Hood Postman, back with Drac. Drac, hey, have you ever been involved with any type of programs that is helping the kids deter them from being what you were and everything you went through in gang life? Wow. Can you give us any stories?
Well, you know what? Well, I was born in '67, so it was different for me, man. I had three brothers up in my household, and my father left me. He left our household like in '72 after he put the score on my face trying to attack my mom, and I got it in the middle. I was like 3 years old.
He put a screw in your face.
No, the score I have in my face came from him trying to assault my mother when I was like 2 years old.
And what did he do? Cut you with a knife?
What he did, he grabbed the phone from my mother, and when he snatched it from her, I came and he swung, and the extension cord from the phone had hit me in my jaw real fast, like a whip, like a slave whip, like bam, So that's how it hit me in my face, and that was in 1973. I think I was like 3 years old.
So was this your real dad or a stepdad?
It's my father, boy. It's my pops.
So was he abusive?
I mean, he was abusive to my mama. Okay. He beat my mother. He always beat my mother. My mother had a bruise on her forehead, but my mother accepted that abuse. My mama was a good mama. She was a good mama. My mama came from Georgia. So my father got blessed when he met my mama. My mama was a Southern girl, and my father was born and raised up in Watts. You know what I'm saying? Was go back. My father, if he was alive today, he'd probably be like 80. So to say that, I was my mama's favorite. I was her baby. 67, 68, 69, 70. Actually, it was in 71 because I was staying on Adams and Orange Drive in LA, in South LA, over there by the area where General Geronimo Pratt was at, as I was saying, even though we ended up moving on Homeside and Blue Ray. But yeah, my father, when he did that, he was, I guess he came in late. I think my father was doing angel dust back in them days. He was a professional card thief. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he took advantage of my mom. I hated it, but I was a kid. To this day, I can go back. I can remember things till I was like 2 years old. I love my mom. Rest her soul. But my father threw her bad. I didn't understand that. But anyway, I guess it was an accident. But my mother didn't see it that way. She called the police on his ass, and he went to jail. And I think because of that, he felt he didn't want to help her no more with us. He did his own thing after that. So, you know, that's why I was able to move around, me, my mother, my three brothers, to different communities as I was growing up, because my mother would move like a motherfucker. That's why I was able to stay in the Overhills on hardcore, meeting some of the original 60s like Big Maniac, Pricey and them, and back in 76. I went to 54th Elementary School. You know what I'm saying? I stayed on 102nd Street. I was just going where my mama went. It just happened. I was moving on landmark areas that became, you know, big crip hoods later on down the line. And some of the guys that I knew at that time, they became a part of them organizations. And they still remember me. And to this day, I communicate with a lot of them guys. Like Lil PJ from Rolling 60s, you know. That was my little buddy, you know. We used to call him Pee Wee in 76. You know, Black Cal, and then rest in peace. My buddy Charles, we used to call him Droopy, and you know. But anyway, basically, man, that's about it, man. So, you know, when he put his hands on me, he left the household, and that was it. But other than that,
Do you think that had an impact on your life?
it had a big impact on my life. Because my mom, was hard for my mama to take care of. Like I say, my mama was a Georgia girl. My mama was a young mama. So it was hard for my mama. My mama couldn't feed us sometimes. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. I'm gonna tell you a quick story, then we're gonna go back on my impact I got with the kid. I usually used to tell this story to my cellies of people, man. I was staying on hardcore back in 1976. My mama finally got a house. This is the house I was living in. Across the street was a guy named Michael. We used to call him Michael Mohead. He ended up becoming a 60. He's dead now. And that was my brother's best friend. He had a sister over there. But anyway, like I said, it was hard. My mama had got a house, man. It was me, Boy Junior, and my little brother Donovan. My brother Donovan was still a little baby. He was like 1 year old or 2 years old. But anyway, you know, my mama couldn't feed us. There wasn't no food in the house, you know. So, you know me, I'm sitting up here chewing on paper. I used to chew on paper a lot and swallow the paper because I was hungry. And when I chewed paper, it helped get rid of the hunger pains in my stomach. You know, I used to bite my nails until they bleed like cheese. That's why to this day I still bite my thumb. Because I did it when I was so young because I was hungry. You know what I'm saying? And I still, for me, it's hard to stop thinking and shit. And I'm 56 and I still can't stop doing something because I went through child poverty, man, and it was hard. That's why I became a criminal and a crook so young. I didn't want to be who I was. I had no choice. So one time my mother left and came back with 3 hamburgers because it wasn't no food. She couldn't even buy herself nothing to eat. So hold on for a minute. I cut the camera off.
Cali finest, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga. Streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top. Diamond Cartier. That nigga Wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing. They see me shining. That's hard work. Proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me. That's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking. And I don't talk about it. I just make it happen.